The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
It's a 1st carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Hill brought in motion. Go. Right back to Mostert on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They give it to Mostert. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Ready, break.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw is Huntley. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Huntley. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. We're going to see what it looks like. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Rig alert, rig
They
alert.
send the tight end in motion.
Let go.
Throwing, Huntley. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
On 1st down is Mayfield.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
On the handoff, it's White. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Regular. 50. Stop.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Regular.
On play action, Mayfield. He's got it at the 7. And the Buccaneers have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That one good for 15 and a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Run.
Now Mayfield. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Hey, alert 33. King. Point it right.
Throwing is Baker. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field is just...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Down the left sideline. Yeah. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 53 yards.
Here we go.
Huntley. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And
this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Mayfield to throw. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. A throw on the run is complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll find his running back, White, and he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third and short.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey, alert 33. Done.
Throwing is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bucs have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 13. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for first and goal. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
A little bit of a snowball effect going on. Things seem to be unraveling just a little bit here offensively. It was the miscommunication that led to the incomplete pass on the first play. Now it's a sack on second down, and they find themselves going the wrong direction.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Peter Kohu.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught aside by Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Cougar 19.
On the carry, here's Mostert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6, go.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now for...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
King.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up the throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.